Hey everybody, it's Justice for Comics. It is Wednesday, January 16th. I'm going to be highlighting books that are coming out next Wednesday, the 23rd. So let's jump into it. I'll also be doing a comic haul video probably tomorrow. There's a lot to go over on. I got a lot of books that came in, so I don't really have time to do both. So let's jump into it here with books that are coming out next Wednesday that I'm targeting or taking a look at. From Dark Horse, the only one that really interests me is Aliens Resistance, #1, and I do like the B cover the best. Let me pull up that image here a little bit better. I mean, that's a pretty cool cover. I like that cover, better of the two anyways. There's the A cover, which, yeah, A cover's pretty cool too, but I think the B is just a little nicer. For people that are collecting Hellboy, you've got Hellboy and the BPRD 1956 #3, so it's a nice looking cover. I'm not really collecting that right now. I do collect some Hellboy series, but not been collecting all of them. Moving on to DC, Aquaman #44. You've got a nice Albuquerque variant, not bad. Not quite as good as a lot of the Middleton covers that have been out. And what, Mattina, is it Mattina that did one? No, I think it was Middleton. Batman #63. You've got the regular A cover by Janin. And then the B cover by Tony Daniel. Both covers are okay. I'm not, super impressed by them. That's how good the artwork is these days, right? I mean, you got a decent cover, but if it's not knocking your socks off, you're like, no big deal. Shazam #2. You've got the regular A cover, Christmas themed. It's kind of cool. And you've got a little late though, right? It's January. You've got the B cover, which is a Chris Samney cover. Moving on here. Teen Titans, another Alex Garner cover. They've been pretty popular lately, so it's a nice looking cover. Very dynamic. Very cool. I think that was it for DC that I was interested in. Dynamic Entertainment. Only one that caught my eyes. I kind of been liking these Virgin Kiss covers. I bought #2 and #3. This one, I mean, it's okay. It's not my favorite. #1 wasn't that great either, so I probably won't pick this up. It's been selling out very, very quickly, so the print run on this is pretty low, but if you wait a little bit on eBay, you'll probably see this for like 15 bucks. So Midtown, you could have, if you were really on top of things, you might have been able to pick it up for $10. It's a $12 price, so it's probably like a 1 in 10 ratio, so it's not super hard to get, but it definitely sells out. I mean, I'm on top of Midtown pretty quickly, and this thing was sold out when I went on Midtown, and I was probably only a couple minutes late getting on there, so it's a hot book. I mean, there's people buying it for sure, and the print run must be very low. Mars Attacks. I noticed also the really cool cover has been these Virgin, I think it's Robert Hack is the artist. It definitely has that throwback feel to it of the 1950s, 50s and 60s horror comic. It's a cool cover, no doubt about it. I mean, that would be a cover buy, totally. I'm not really interested in the story, but the cover's pretty cool. I don't think I have anything on IDW on my radar. Road of the Dead, Highway to Hell, #3, that's out. I did buy the first 2 issues. I probably will stop there. I mean, it was okay. The first 2 issues, it was a decent read, but it wasn't outstanding, and I tell you, I'm getting more and more picky just because there's so many comic books coming out, and my budget is only... I don't have an unlimited budget, unfortunately. So that one's going to be on the cut list. You know, they've got these incentive variants for that as well, which is probably a black and white. I don't know why Midtown doesn't have the image, but it's probably the same as the A cover, but it's in black and white, and then the B cover will be a totally different cover. That's the only one that's looked slightly interesting to me on IDW, and I'm not going to buy it. With image, Monstrous. I've been collecting Monstrous from the beginning. Artwork's awesome. The writing's really good. You know, if you're into fantasy type writing, it's excellent. You know, 2018 Eisner Award winner. You know, it's a great looking title. Oliver #1 with image. There's the A cover. It's pretty cool. I don't have the B cover. It's probably pretty good though. It's a Glenn Fabry cover, which Glenn Fabry's, you know, his artwork is, if you're familiar with Preacher, that he's the artist that did all the Preacher covers, so he's pretty good. Crypt of Shadows. This is definitely one I like. Kyle Holt's cover, very cool. And you've got a B cover, which is kind of that old 1950s horror style, which looks pretty neat. And then you've got a really cool C cover. So my favorite is the A and the C cover, if I had to choose. But looking forward to that. I think that'll be very, very good. Moving down the list here. Okay, we got another reboot of Guardians of the Galaxy, Volume 5. There's your standard A cover, which is okay. You've got a Jeff Shaw wraparound cover. That's pretty cool. The one that I like is this Bernie Wrightson cover. I mean, that is just cool. It's a Hidden Gem variant. I love this cover. So that's the one I'm buying, is the E cover, the Bernie Wrightson Hidden Gem cover. And it's, you know, it's a $5 price tag. You got the standard Scotty Young cover. You've got also a Mike Deodato cover. That's pretty cool. I like that one. So that Deodato cover would be a close second for me. The 1 in 25 variant is the Gerald Perel. I think I'm pronouncing his name right. Perel cover. I mean, that's really cool. I mean, it's definitely a beautiful image. Now, it doesn't show the image of the Esad Ribic variant, but I got lucky. I bought this online. It doesn't show the cover, but I bought that online on eBay, pre-ordered. It was an auction for a pre-order, which I don't think I've ever seen, and I got that book for like 11 bucks. It's a $42.50 price here on Midtown, and I got that for $11. So, man, I got pretty lucky with that. I have no idea why somebody was doing a pre-order at auction, but hopefully I get it. We'll see. There's also that Deodato cover is also in a sketch variant. That's the 1 in, I think that's a 1 in 100 variant ratio. Mortal Hulk #12, beautiful cover. I love this cover. It's definitely my favorite book by Marvel. I'd say Immortal Hulk and Venom, in my opinion, are the two best written books right now in the Marvel selection that comes out every month. And Immortal Hulk is right up there. I mean, it's awesome. The cover artwork's awesome. The writing's great. Definitely should have that on your pull list. You got a B cover. It's okay. It's a Guardians of the Galaxy cover, and then you've got the Conan cover. I'm not going to pick up either one of those. I'm just going with the A cover on that one. Man Without Fear, A cover, Kyle Holtz. I think that would be the one to get. You've got this 1 in 25 Shelby cover. Shalvey. That's pretty cool. I like that. Moving down the list. Oh, by the way, this is a cool facsimile Silver Surfer. I think it's number 14, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, 14. I would love to get the original on this, but man, that's a really hard book to get in high grade. High grade, that's like a $250 book. So if you want to own a reprint of it, that's not bad for $4. Moving down the list here. That's it for Marvel that I'm interested in. Independence. Yeah, this Grumble B cover keeps selling out. It sold out again. I mean, it's pretty cool. Very low print run. It sells out almost instantly, so I don't know how you can get it on Midtown. It sells out in seconds. So that's one of those things that you either pre-order it or find a site that will let you pre-order that book. Mega Ghost #2. I did enjoy the first issue, so I probably will pick up the second one, try that out. Punchline #3. That's been a really hot series. Again, this book sells out every time it's on Midtown. It sells out within the first probably 5 to 10 minutes. I mean, it's quick. So I have that on my pull list, so I'll definitely be getting that. Moving on down. Oh, Team Mobile #2. The first issue sold out. The second one hasn't sold out yet. Antarctic Press has been pretty hot, so that might be a pickup. I don't think I'm going to get it. I just picked up the first issue. Moving down here. I think that might be it. Die Kitty Die, the B cover. Definitely a Scooby-Doo homage there. That sold out very quickly. That's probably a good book. You know, if you could get that at your shop, you could probably flip it. I'm sure it'll go for $10 to $15. Another book I always get is Sync. One of my favorite horror comics is Sync. So if you guys don't know, if you don't know about Sync, this is the 7th issue. Every issue, the first 4 or 5 issues sold out very, very quickly. Very low print run. Comics Tribe is, you know, very small publisher, but the book is high quality. The artwork inside, the covers are great. The writing is excellent. It's just a fantastic book. I highly recommend getting this book. Couldn't recommend it any higher. I think that was it for Independence. I think Sync was the last one. Oh, The Mall. The Mall was, the first 2 issues were pretty good. I do like that B cover, a black and white. I think that's a Scarface homage. I do like that one, so I'll be picking that one up. And it's still for sale on Midtown, so that might be worth getting. And I think that was it. Yeah, that was the one. Those were the ones that I was looking at for Midtown. So I will have a video tomorrow highlighting a bunch of books I got in the mail. I did make a comic book shop run this week. I did some dollar bin digging. I picked up a couple interesting things. I got really lucky at one store on a back issue. I didn't, not for $1, but got a nice $20 book for $3. So I got a couple of them. So I'll show those off to you. All right, guys, I will see you tomorrow, and I'll talk to you soon. Thanks.